music for Lagos.
102.3 Max FM.
That's the anthem, ladies and gentlemen. You already know that's the anthem. When you wake up every morning, you want to sing that song. You know, you want to sing it loud at the top of your voice. And that song just, went viral everywhere after the release. Little did we know, or some people actually, did know that was the leading into a project.
Yeah.
That we're going to be, we're going to be receiving from Skales.
Yeah.
Proof of Life. What's good, bro? What's popping?
Man, I'm good, man. This is Proof of Life. I'm here again. This is family, Max FM. You guys always show me love, and I'm really always excited.
And you show us so much love too.
Well. Yes.
You actually show us so much love.
Appreciate it, man. I'm glad I have the opportunity to do so.
To show some love.
Yeah, man. Always. It's the love. Let's go.
And it's always beautiful to have you, right there with us, having conversations about, what you're up to, the music, the project, the shows, the happenings all around you as well.
Yeah.
But then Proof of Life, your projects always carry a very deep meaning to you.
Yeah.
Because I remember 2020, you call your project Healing Process.
Yeah.
And then, last year it was Sweet Distractions, which you took out time to break down for us. But then Proof of Life as well, I know it carries a big meaning for you.
Yeah.
Tell us about that title for, this project.
Man, it's crazy that it's kind of like I always just use my story, my life, what I'm going through at the moment to do whatever project, because that's how I feel music is, to it's a universal language of the soul. So for me to sell something, you should be able to relate to it. And, the only way people can relate to it is if I use my own story, which is pretty much, I believe, what everybody else is going through, So Proof of Life for me, honestly, was inspired by all these trolls, like, your dead career, that kind of thing. So I'm like, okay, cool. So when my life changed, when there's this saying, I don't know how to put it, but like when your life is about to change, something must just happen. So I lost my mom, obviously.
Yeah.
Then I got a daughter. My life honestly changed. I feel like I'm smarter, I'm wiser. I feel like where I'm at right now as an artist, like I'm untouchable, man. Like trust me when I tell you that the kind of music I make, even me, I'm shocked. But all this is just years of experience and things that has happened to me, and even inspiration from my fellow artists too. You get so Proof of Life is just I'm still here, man.
Still here, killing it, doing it, dropping those fires, back to back.
Straight up, bro. There's still more coming.
100%, there is still more, but I think that I would like us to address the elephant in the room. Like a few weeks ago, you came on social media and you spoke about how you were ambushed at home, for lack of better words. And after that situation was announced and everything, how was it resolved? Because
it's not been resolved. The EFCC are criminals. That's all I can tell you. They are criminals. They hunting young boys. That's what they keep doing. And what they're doing is illegal, because how can you pull up to someone's house, no warrant, no ID? You get me? Like you come in like armed robbers, lying that you pressed the bell. You didn't. You broke my back door to
and
come
your
into
child
my house.
was in the
my
house.
Child was. As a matter of fact, my child had a busted lip because of this situation.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because
that's crazy.
When they were holding her, because of the fear, the shiver, they refused to tell me, because they knew if they had told me while
you would have pressed charges.
Bro, not even somebody would have died, bro. That's what would have happened, because these people are criminals with given authority. Like I feel like they were made by the government to clear corruption, but they are now corrupt. You get me? They are doing the wrong things. Look at me. When they got into my house, they realized who I was. They didn't search anything anymore. They now left. They actually took my phone. They took all our phones, because obviously they're hiding something, and they were telling us to stay indoors. That we were interrupting the investigation. You get me? I never had a problem with EFCC, because I've never been a fraudster in my life. I don't even know what fraud is. I've been in the game for so long. I built a great reputation to come and start doing fraud, really. You get me? And what they did was, I don't know, man. They're just out there to oppress people. As a matter of fact, they did something so horrible by I'm a family man, for Christ's sake. They put my address out there.
Are you serious? Oh, that's
they
crazy.
put it on social
They put my
media.
address on social
media. I
media.
didn't see that part. That's crazy.
For like days I couldn't sleep in my house. Tell me why anybody in this country should believe in the existence of EFCC if they are not fraud themselves. You get me?
That's insanity, right?
I'm scared for my life. As I'm talking to you, I'm scared for my life, but I have to speak up, because if anything happens to me, they should hold them responsible
for that. and it's crazy, sir, how it started with the Popo profiling young people, and then now it has spread to the EFCC. Looking around, say if a young man looks fly, that means that something is just
But
not
I
right.
feel like
and then the part where he said that they didn't even know who he was.
They didn't
Exactly.
even know who I was,
So
which
what
means they were not coming
they
for
were
me.
not coming for him. They just walked into his house.
As a matter of fact, let me tell you what happened that day. They were going to different people's houses. They were going to enter this old man and old woman's house that they were just. And I asked them, but why? When they were going there, I was the one that made them not go to the house because this is like 3, 4 a.m. These people are just trying to rest. Why are you doing this? You get me?
But how about Jody?
Well, that's another situation. They're using him because apparently, I don't know. I really don't know the details of the situation, but they said they saw something on him. So whatever it is, and by now you're supposed to charge him to court. He's still with them. Why do they still have him with them?
And nothing is being said about it.
They apparently, from last thing I heard from Jody's family, because they actually think they're getting at me. They don't know they're ruining the boy's life, not mine. You get me? I mean, I'm just saying this. If this is going to be a call for help for the boy, I'm saying this to the public now. Like, they need to speak up because these people are holding the boy for no reason. You said he's a criminal. Charge him to court then. Why are you keeping him?
Keep it straight. Let's see it strictly.
Because of this situation, his father had he fainted. His father fainted. Apparently, his father has high blood pressure.
Wow.
Are these not wicked people? I'm actually really pained, but it hurts so bad that in Nigeria there's nothing you can do about it.
I think
you
at
only
this
complain.
I think at this point we need to put a call out, for Jody.
Yeah, I'm
honestly,
putting a call out to every young person to help Jody. Jody is being held by EFCC for no reason. They don't want to charge him to court. Why are they still holding him then? He's just a young boy. He's like 23. He's still trying. As a matter of fact, he's the breadwinner of his family.
Wow.
I mean, it hurts so bad. It hurts so bad because I feel so bad. You get me? I don't know what the situation is because I'm doing whatever I can. I've gotten lawyers involved.
We need to do more.
Yeah, maybe the public needs to do something about it because this is how I don't want to even bring up this situation. But I want to focus on my EP. But it hurts that we're in this country and people, when they put people in power, they use it for their own selfish thing. They said EFC apparently they didn't tell me directly. So let's not say they said. They apparently told his family that Scales caused this. Why would Scales go and put it out on the social media? So if you were doing what was right, you shouldn't be scared. You understand? Because like I said,
I want to understand the situation. It's like Jody is being held there because of the post you made on social media. So now they ambushed you in your house.
Yeah, because it wasn't only. By the way, it wasn't only them Jody they took from my estate. They took a lot of people. Why only Jody? Because they wanted to get back at me. They now still posted my address. Is that not show you how much EFCC has been compromised? You get me? Because I don't think they're fighting corruption anymore. I think they're just witch hunting whoever they feel like.
And they didn't know it was your house before they showed up.
I'm happy this happened because the fact that it happened means that there's now a searchlight onto what you just said right now, that the EFCC itself needs to be looked into. Yes, they are already compromised in terms of integrity.
Yes, I'm talking to you. I'm so traumatized that every time I sleep in my house, I'm always scared. I had to go and change the locks. Now I put some kind of this thing. By the time you want to break the door, would have on all our phone cameras showing. Because what they did, I was sleeping and a stick woke me up.
Crazy.
With guns.
Crazy.
Imagine, and I had a child beside me.
And your wife was in the house.
Do you get me? Everybody was in the house. Like the whole family, they rounded us up like they were armed robbers.
Man, you know what we're gonna do right now? Let's of course get back to the music. We'll come back to more of this conversation and redirect back to the talk of this EP. Proof of Life is the conversation right now. But we said just a while ago, we need to raise a lot of noise for Jody. Exactly.
Yeah.
If you're gonna charge him, be transparent and open and show us what you're charging him for. But don't just keep him in the dark right there as a propaganda to try and get at someone because you spoke out against what it is that they did. I was just way too corrupt and all that. But let's get back to more tunes right now.
All right, it's 23 minutes past 12 o'clock, and if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got Skales with us in the studio, and we've been talking about a whole lot, both off-air, on-air, talking about Proof of Life, the EP, and also the whole sad, unfortunate situation with the EFCC a few weeks ago. And we're really hoping that they let Jody go.
Man.
Yeah.
And for real, before we get back to, the conversation about, the EP, I just want to put word out that, if you're really, really big about, raising a lot of dust about this, you should holler at us, holler at me, holler at Skales. We really need to raise a lot of noise about this because it's not just right. And the moment we look at things like this and we let it happen, it means that we become a part of it, you know, at the end of the day. So, you know, if you're really, you know, you feel like, you know, you're in that quarters where you have the power, you know, really, and you have that, you know, that influence as well to do this, highlight us, you know, let's raise that dust. You know, Jody can't just be sitting right there for nothing and you're not charging him to call. But away from that, let's get back to, you know, proof of life. And then we just heard, you know, this one right here, Don't Say Much. Man, that is a very personal song as well. You know, tell us where your mind was at, where your head was at while you were writing that.
Man, don't say much, man. This whole conversation of EFCC has just ruined my mood. But anyways, yeah, don't say much is it's pretty much just me reminiscing about things that like my story, my journey, you know, things that I went through, and the fact that, you know, I don't want to go back there. So I'm putting in extra work. I'm not trying to stand and argue with anybody about who's better or who has more money. I'm just really trying to keep going and keep making myself better, my life, my situation, and my family, my friends, people that work with me, you know, better. That's pretty much what Don't Say Much is. Just putting in more work and, you know, reaching my goals.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I want to know how you balance life as an artist and life as a family man and life with its little minor inconveniences here and there together. Like, how are you able to merge all together, especially as regards creating art, creating music?
Man, you know, for as long as I've been in the game, I feel like everything has become like a part of my life. Really, I really do not have like a format for how I manage it. It's just, for me, it's just as it comes. I just do it, you know, because for me, music is not, I don't see it as work. I see it as part of my, it's a hobby actually, because that's what I do for fun. Yeah. You know, I do it for fun. I have time that I chill with family. I have times that I go to do other stuff.
Like, I'm actually asking because when it comes to this project, this proof of life, like you were in a good place when you made it, and now it's like days later you're trying to do media rounds about it, but you're not in a good place because things are happening. Like this whole EFCC thing. So like, I really want to know, like, how are you able to merge it together?
Man, I'm really in a good place always. A good place always, because I always prepare for the worst. Like, things are gonna not always be in your favor, you know, but we're always positive about it being in our favor. So I just always, I mean, it would just come. It's like, how do I put it? You know how you have those waves that you have in the hospital where it has to go down, come up. It's just what it is, but you just maintain balance and all that. So for me, I just take it one step at a time as it comes. Like, it's whatever. We just handle it.
You know, you said it in your last album that they're all sweet distractions.
Yeah, they're distractions, but you have to keep going. You get me? So I really, like I said, I really don't have a format. I'm a human being. I just let it happen and I move on.
Awesome.
Man, looking at your album cover, you know, as well, you put your daughter right, you know, at the front with you, you know, for your album cover. And, you know, I'm curious, you know, it got me thinking, you know, have you started seeing music tendencies in her?
Nah, man, I don't want her to be a musician.
What? Why?
Nah.
But why? Is there something?
I mean, if that's what she wants to do, fine. But I don't know why for females, I always feel bad for female musicians.
How?
It's more difficult.
How?
You have to do so much. Like, for females, I'm telling you, for females, I feel like it's harder. Every time I see a female musician, I always like want to support, want to help, because I know what it takes. Like, for guys, it's easy, it's whatever. But for females, you have to be careful with this. Even though they'll say you're being too sexual. I mean, for Christ's sake, look at how they're criticizing Tiwa always. Even with all the great achievements, you know what I mean?
She's got.
You know, if not that she's a strong and focused woman.
True.
Like, she would, you know what I mean? So that's why I feel, see, even Thames with all the great things she has done, that's even greater than all the guys. Like, look how they still, like, every time I go through, like, especially Twitter, Jesus. Like, I read and I'm like, man, can't they see how much what this girl has done in the space of 2-3 years?
Even for the culture and for the country as well.
Yeah,
like,
you know, so I always feel bad for female musicians, and I don't want my daughter to go through that, unless, you know, if that's what she wants to do, of course I'll support her, you get me? But I don't want her to do that, man.
But what do you think should change?
She can learn music for fun, you know. But yeah,
what do you think should change from the perspective of music fans doing that to female artists? You know, what do you think? You know,
because that thing happens just in Nigeria. Look at Beyonce, look at Rihanna, look at down to
right in Nigeria, they do it a lot. What do you think should change in their mindset?
Man, I just feel like they should just quit the judging, man. Like, just let women be what they want to be. You know, just let everybody do what they want to do. At the end of the day, you know, that's what I think
they should first see female artists as artists first.
First and foremost.
Yeah.
I think the thing is,
but I think it also has to do with our. I think it
first.
also has to do with our culture.
Right.
You know, some people don't realize that things are now. we have passed a lot of things now. You get me? Let's just let everybody be whoever or do whatever they want to do. You get? But yeah, like I said, I feel bad for female artists, and that's why I always do my best to support as much as I can.
You can. I feel you.
This one that you're mentioning this now, are we going to be expecting you signing like a female artist or anything anytime soon?
That's another thing. So you don't understand. Like female, like for females, like this is what I mean by I feel bad. It's a lot, man. Like look at me now. I just woke up. As a matter of fact, I was late. I just entered the shower. But for a woman, she has to wake up since like,
hair, nails,
do everything, nails. Like
you gotta
so
do it.
When you see a female artist out there shining, man,
there's a lot of work behind.
Salute her, man. It's not beans, bro. Like for real. You get me?
Man, let's go play another record of the the EP, and then we'll come back to more conversations around that, still. But this is I Still They Wait. We'll rock this one, and when you're pushing it, we'll come, to more tight.
All right.
Are still there, right there for you by Scales of the Proof of Life EP, and he's still there right in the studio with us. Still, he's not going anywhere, yet. We still got a couple more questions, still, before we'll let you go. We know you got plenty other, stuff that you got to tend to, but let's still get back into it now. Is there a video coming off this project? Because I want to know. I know a lot of people also want to know.
Yeah. There's actually a lot of videos that's gonna come out. I mean, I have like one of the biggest Arabian artist in the world on the EP.
Yeah.
His name is Mohammed Ramadan.
Yes.
Yeah, he's huge. As a matter of fact,
how did the collaboration come about?
Yes, so I have this agent in Dubai that books most of my shows in the Middle East and Asia and stuff. So he told me, hey, like, cause he always sends me like songs from different artists. Like I even have a song with Cassidy. You get like anybody that he books for, he'll be like, yo, I have this artist called Skales, you play my music for them. They'll be like, oh, yo, let's do it.
But why don't you dropping the song with Cassidy though? I want to hear
it's
that.
not my song, it's their
his song.
So
Nice.
but I did a hook for them.
Because I want to hear
like
that jam.
Yeah, it's dope. They're still working on it though. But yeah, so he just told me, oh, I have this artist. So when he told me, I didn't really like, it was later on I went to check and I saw like this guy is huge, man. You get me? He's to me, I believe he's on the level of like the Weeds and Burner and stuff.
Yeah,
he's
in the Middle East, right?
Yeah,
there.
in the Middle East.
When I saw your EP, I checked him out, and I saw a fact about him that he's one of the most viewed, Arabian artists in the entire,
most
Middle
viewed
East.
African artist. Bro.
African artist,
Bro, I'm telling you.
That's crazy.
But it's just that I don't know why he's not getting he's the most viewed actually. If you check his numbers, most viewed. So we just did a song real fast. Mind you, we just met. The first time we met was like last week. He came for a show in Lagos.
Oh, okay.
So we never met. We made a song, and when we made the song, he's also one of the biggest actors in the Middle East too.
Yeah.
So he put it in his movie, and boom, the song just went viral. And this guy just he just keeps sending me messages that, yo, man, thank you so much for doing. And I'm like, yo, bro, thank you, bro. Like, you don't understand, And we put out the song like in April. That's the first one he featured me, and it has like over close to 150 million streams already. On YouTube alone is over 50 million views for this video.
That's crazy.
So I was like, yo, you know what, let's reciprocate.
Let's shoot a
Bring
video
it over
for that.
here.
Yeah, so we have a visualizer, but we haven't shot a video. I think the visualizer comes out today on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
with
What
him.
time today, though? So we can all align to
Like
that.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock today.
6 o'clock.
We got to check that out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So that one, yeah. But I have a video for Don't Say Much coming too. As a matter of fact, anybody listening right now, if you have a favorite that you want me to shoot a video for, just let me know. We'll shoot it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's actually, you should take that very seriously.
Yeah, we'll shoot it.
Because I mean, if I wish artists gave us this opportunity,
For real.
like
Yeah.
let's listen and tell you.
I'm making music for you guys, man. So whatever it is that you like in the EP, whatever songs you think is your favorite, once I see that this song is getting more traction, we'll shoot the video ASAP.
I like that.
But the day you released your EP, right? A lot of projects dropped.
Yes,
that
man.
period. So out of all those projects that dropped, let's talk about the one that's your favorite out of all of them.
Funny enough, most of them that day are my favorite artists. That's what's crazy. Reminisce has always been one of the greatest rappers to me.
Fact.
Yeah,
Fact.
I feel like Reminisce is
Fact.
amazing, bro. You need to listen to Reminisce to understand what I'm telling you.
Actually.
Yeah,
I
it
listened
is.
to the project
I haven't
already.
listened yet.
Like,
you
listen,
need to hear
I
it.
have to. I was trying to call YC, but I think I changed his number. That verse he put in that album.
Bro.
God
I was
damn.
at my hairstylist
There's one part
place.
that he said something like, people think I'm a monkey because I'm always on trees. What? Do you know what that means? Nah, man. Bro, when I heard that, I had to rewind. I wanted to call YC, but I realized the number I have, maybe he's not using this
He's
girl. I
not
was like,
particular.
damn, I need to talk to this guy. Like, so that's showing how great the album is. And
For real,
Rema, Jesus, Rema is like, Rema gives me goosebumps, man. Like I'm a melody person, and Rema's melodies are just out
So
of this world,
good,
you know.
yeah.
Right,
He
word.
can say one of the most random things, but
Thing.
the way you say it,
It goes sweet to
it's
the
too
rave.
sweet. Yeah, so shout out to Rema. Of course, Black Bones. Black Bones is amazing, you know. Black Bones. Who else am I forgetting that dropped project?
You've already said it. These three you mentioned are
Those
the
three
ones
is
you
my-
like.
You've
said it. Those are the ones you like.
Funny enough, like when it comes to marketing, like I've learned one or two things from Black Bones, you know. Like I'll say
I love
to
that you mentioned that.
Yeah, his Black Bones is amazing, you know. So yeah,
Man, big ups, man, for real. But then, like, you know, as we get to wind down this, you know, is there gonna be also like a challenge coming out of, you know, this one? Because, you know, I remember when you did, you know, when you dropped the lead single as I Wake Up, there was a challenge for that, or it picked up naturally.
Yeah.
But then, you know, for this, you know, other songs that we have, are you thinking of like, you know, a challenge coming out of that, or you just gonna let it just, you know?
yeah,
happen?
man. There's a lot of challenges, you know. Funny enough, when I put out this music thing, people are the ones that inspire me.
Give us an open verse. You know?
Yeah, definitely. For Don't Say Much, I will.
Yeah,
Okay,
man.
good.
I will definitely. I actually don't like that thing, but I'm gonna do this one for Don't Say Much because I already planned.
You don't
I was
like
going
open verses?
I don't.
Why?
Because I don't want anybody to do my music better than me. I'm just joking. I'm joking. Of course, I do because if I like a song randomly, myself, I used to just go and carry it and just do a verse.
I
on
see
it.
that.
I always do it.
Yes.
You get me? So
And big ups to you on that one right
yeah,
there,
man. I appreciate.
Because that always, you know, also help project the song further. And I'm like,
Yeah.
wait. Skales is a king
Yeah.
in his own right, and he still does this. You know, just
Yeah.
love the music and
Yeah.
then jump on it for the love of the music. And, you know, I gotta say big ups to you on that one
appreciate
as
man,
well.
appreciate.
But then, like, on a final note, when are we getting that Skales live in concert?
Yeah, man. So the thing is, I want to make sure that it's perfect. I know, but like my friends keep telling me, "Oh, you'll be waiting, I'm not waiting. I'm planning." You get me? I know what I'm trying
What
to
do you
do.
need? What do you need for it to be perfect?
Man, yo, I want some. You know, I'm a Kanye fan. Like, I'm on some Kanye status, kind of like madness. You know that kind of thing. And I know the right time is going to come. So for now, what I'm doing is I'm just collaborating with people to, you know, do stuff. And also I'm building. But trust me, when it happens, everybody's going to know. But I mean, I feel like I need to do it ASAP.
You need to do it ASAP,
You
for
need
real.
to. You need to.
ASAP.
And in my head, you know, I can already picture how crazy, how Kanye-ish that concert will be.
Yeah, bro.
You know, because
Yeah.
I see some of your production process, you know, when, you know, Skales create and then, you know, you talk about your creation. I'm like, you know, in my head, you pay attention to all of the details of the sounds, of the backup of what you're doing. So in my head, I'm already seeing this Sunday choir,
Bro.
you know, right there, backing you
Bro,
up.
talking about a stage that is turning. You know, it's like, you get me, middle. Because the kind what I don't like concerts that you go to, people are sitting down. It kills the artist. Like if you want to sit down, be at the back. You understand? You get me? But because this thing is music, man, it's language of the soul. So my soul is ministering to your soul. You know that kind of thing.
You know,
so we need to connect. Like
events in Lagos, in Nigeria, really, I feel like we need to pay more attention to it. Like there's so many things that people are doing out there when it comes to productions of events. But like here, it's mostly very mid. Like it's like there's no effort.
No, but a lot of
being
people are trying their best.
Shout out to Johnny Drill last night. You know, it was
he did the show
beautiful.
in Lagos.
Yes, in Lagos.
Yeah,
It was,
shout out
it
to
was
him,
beautiful.
man. You know,
Yeah,
I know Daria Talade, him and his
shout out
wife.
to Live Sports.
Yeah,
Live
they're
Sports
doing an
doing a
amazing
good
job. Like
Yes,
the last
I
time
agree.
I was there with, I think Rotimi came to perform, so I was there to watch, and man, I was like, wow, this is so dope. You know.
But at the
Right.
same
So shout
time,
out
I
to
just
them.
wish more people could do more stuff.
Yeah.
But I get it that there's no money. It could be very expensive. Like in fact, the
Yeah.
problem is just too much.
Yeah,
We'll
the
be fine.
budget.
The problem is just
No,
too
but
much.
I mean,
really.
people are investing now, so it's a gradual thing. You know,
yeah, it will continue
gradual
to
things
grow.
will happen. Somebody just needs to start it, and before you know, we're good.
Very true.
Man, Skales, it was always, you know, something we always look forward to. And, you know, every single time that we say, oh, you know what, Skales got a new project. And then, you know, when you drop it, we're like, you know, we're loving it. And we always love to have you right there to talk to us, you know, about all of the process, all of the, you know, the ish, you know, surrounding, you know, the music that you make. But then before we go, what's your word out to your fans concerning Proof of Life?
Man, I just want to say, you know, most importantly, thank you so much for supporting me through all the years. And anybody listening to me or paying attention or streaming my music is the reason why I can boldly come and say Proof of Life. I'm still here.
Yeah.
And honestly, I owe you guys all the, you know, achievements. I owe you guys all the success, all the hard work. And that's why I'm doing it for everybody. So thank you so much for supporting me. And don't stop sharing my music.
Yes.
Don't stop showing me love. Thank you so much.
Man.
And big up Max FM too.
Yes.
Big up Scale.
And we got
Yes.
mad love for you as well.
I
Mad
appreciate
respect
it, man.
always. Like I said, it was that way.
Yeah.
Still always is.
I
Your
appreciate it.
music is always a blessing as well. You don't just create music. Just you give people joy,
Yeah.
and then you elevate people as well via your music, and that's such a big blessing. For
Appreciate it,
real.
man.
Big
Thank you
ups to
so
man.
much. Thank you so much.
Yes,
God bless
yes.
you guys.
Music for Lagos.
102.3 Max FM.